it's Kimberly from Well Christian Woman. We might get a little bit messy today, but stick with me because I think it's in our life messes where God's glory can shine the brightest. And these thoughts came about really this past week when my husband had commented to me that we as people tend to like to hide our messes from everyone around us. I have an ostomy as part of the medical journey I've been on, and it has complications from time to time. And so I had to ask him for some help with this and was busy apologizing to him for having to do that and how gross this is and all of that stuff, which of course he said, don't worry about, but that made him think about the fact that we about everything want to hide our messes. And it stuck with me, and I've been thinking about it because I think it's so true of people in general, and I think it's definitely true of us as Christians. We want to put on our perfect family face, and there's no problem in our marriage, and we have no financial struggles, and we're never lacking in faith or hope. We never struggle with fears or doubts or questions about our faith. I think we feel pressure that we're supposed to somehow be perfect, and so anything that isn't, we try to sweep under the rug and hide these things from other people. And we don't have to do that. But the thing is, from God, we can't do that because he knows everything about us. And David says this very nicely in Psalm 139, 1-4. O Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know when I sit and when I rise up. You discern my thoughts from afar. You search out my path and my lying down and are acquainted with all of my ways. Even before a word is on my tongue, behold, O Lord, you know it altogether. And so as much as we may try to hide things from others, as much as we even try to hide things sometimes, I think, from ourselves, we can't hide things from God. But that's okay. In fact, that's a good thing. He knows us and he loves us anyway. And he loves us so much, in fact, that as Paul tells us in Romans 5:8, but God shows his love for us in that while we are still sinners, Christ died for us. And that right there is the goodness. That is the great, great news, is that it doesn't say when we were perfect, when we had everything carefully hidden away in the closet, when there was nothing messy about us that people could see. God knows all that, and he loves us so much that Christ died for us. And so I think we can just take that to heart, and we can realize that it is in our messes that God can shine the brightest, because we need him to clean that up for us, because we can't do it ourselves. We need his strength, we need his word, and we need the encouragement of the community around us. So by being more vulnerable and more open and more willing to admit and see our weaknesses and our messes, we can just get more and more strength through the one person who is perfect and who we can hope to just come closer to in that. And so that is encouragement for me today, that it is in our mess that God can shine the brightest and we can walk in that. So I hope it is for you too.